It's known as the Jotaro of dogs. Even a falcon flying at over 300 kilometers per hour doesn't scare him one bit. Just moments ago, Iggy was wandering near a villa looking for something to eat when two vicious dogs came at him, ready to tear him apart. Iggy didn't even flinch. Right as the bigger dog lunged to attack, Iggy unleashed a wave of pure intimidation. One look, and both dogs turned tail and ran. But just as they tried to flee, an ice spike came out of nowhere and took one of their heads clean off. The body was dragged inside through the gate. Iggy watched in horror. Then, a falcon appeared perched above the entrance. At that same moment, a private detective hired by Joseph tracked down the location. But a second later, a massive ice spike shot toward the man and killed him on the spot. The falcon then shredded the photos the detective was carrying. Iggy put it together instantly. This bird was a stand user, and it was guarding Dio. The problem was, the falcon had already locked onto Iggy. In a desperate move, Iggy dropped to the ground and started rolling around, playing the part of a harmless stray. But the falcon wasn't buying it. Just as things looked dire, a young boy showed up at the villa gate looking for his dogs. He spotted a collar behind the gate and started squeezing through to get inside. Iggy used the distraction to slip away. When the boy finally made it through, what he saw was horrifying. The falcon was feeding on his two dogs. The bird noticed the intruder and moved in to kill the boy. That's when Iggy came flying back out of nowhere, landing a hard kick right to the falcon's head. Iggy then summoned his stand, ready to face the bird head on. But the falcon just smiled. The temperature around Iggy plummeted instantly. Ice began forming at his feet, locking his paws in place. The falcon launched a volley of ice spikes straight at him. Iggy blocked every single one with a sand shield, then used the cover to make a run for it. But breaking free by force came at a cost. His paws were badly injured. Just as Iggy was about to reach out to Jotaro and the others for help, the falcon reappeared and came at him hard. Iggy ran for his life, but no matter where he went, the falcon always found him. With nowhere left to run, Iggy took the hit head on using his stand, then used the explosion as cover to escape into the sewer. He thought he was safe. He was wrong. The falcon dove straight into the sewer after him and delivered a devastating blow. Iggy was blasted through the air. Just when the falcon thought it was over, Iggy appeared behind him out of thin air. He had used his stand to create a copy of himself. Now it was Iggy's turn. One punch sent the falcon crashing down, critically injured, but the falcon got back up. Its power surged, and the entire tunnel began to freeze over. The falcon summoned its own stand, using it to seal its wounds shut with ice. Iggy turned and ran, but the falcon wasn't letting go. Spreading ice crystals quickly locked Iggy's paws to the ground again. A massive ice spike loomed overhead, ready to come down. It looked like the end for Iggy, but when the frost cleared, all that was left was a severed dog leg. Iggy hid underwater using his stand, thinking he had finally bought himself some time. Then the falcon dove straight into the water and drove a massive ice spike clean through Iggy's stand. Water came rushing in. The falcon had found him. More ice spikes came flying in, but Iggy deflected them all back using his stand. The reflected spikes punched straight through the falcon's wings. Then Iggy's entire stand began to be swallowed by ice. If this kept up, he was going to be crushed alive. He started digging frantically, drilling downward as fast as he could. Then a hole suddenly opened up in front of him. The falcon was already inside the tunnel. Iggy froze. He couldn't believe a bird could dig. The falcon was powering up again, about to unleash everything it had. Iggy panicked. There was no time to pull back his stand and switch to defense, so he made a choice. He went all in. Using the pressure from the collapsing tunnel, Iggy launched himself straight at the falcon at full speed. This time he was really angry.